Hey guys, I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and we are in the Ashlands. We kind of just stopped when the Stygian was all like, "Rawr, I destroyed your path," and we're all like, "Stop it." And now there's a cinematic of that guy. He's like, "I want to join that guy. He looks like a fun guy. Hey guys, let's go meet our new friend." And they jump on the little thing. This is a little tree house that they built. Little fun clubhouse. They have a club. So anyways, last time, because, you know, I'm in a desert, scorching desert dungeon, I thought I'd talk about how cold it is in Canada. I kind of at the end of the last episode pretty abruptly, because I don't even know. Okay, so I've said it like a million times. I'm from Canada, and I think we're Celsius. I don't even know. I'm so not used to comparing temperatures that I don't even think about whether or not we use Celsius or Fahrenheit. All I know is we use whatever it is outside of America. Where, like, today, for example, it was plus like 3, which is a very that's extremely warm for like late February. I find it doesn't get like that warm until like usually like late March or something. It's been a very not that bad winter. And this place, by the way, you can't do anything here until you get your next mode of transportation, which we should be getting this dungeon. It definitely won't be this episode. But yeah, anyways, so I was telling about how my power bill, we call it hydro in Canada, or at least in my part of the Canada, we call it the hydro bill. It's almost doubled in January from what it normally is, because it's getting fairly expensive, and that's one of the reasons why I don't heat the downstairs game room more than just, you know, making sure that the pipes don't freeze. There's the drill there, like I said, they drill stuff. We can move those drills and kind of go down there. Sometimes there's treasure and whatnot, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, usually in January and February, man, like, it's not that weird for it to go to minus 30, and then it feels like minus 40 after the wind chill, and, like, that's brutal. So, I guess today's question of the day is, how cold is your guys' winter? And, most people, according to my analytics on YouTube, most people that watch this, are American, so, you know, just to tell me the American thing, I'll do the calculations myself. Don't be all like, well, it's, 80 degrees, and in Canada that's this. I have no idea what 80 degrees would be. I'm so bad with that stuff. I'm bad with measurements. Going from, is it imperial to metric? I don't even freaking know. The only one that we really use a lot in Canada is like pounds. We use pounds for ourselves, like to weight ourselves. When I send things out, because I work at a retail store, so we send things out to like home office, or we receive things, and we do that in kilograms. Height, we do, like, our own personal height, we do feet and inches. I'm 5'9", I think. I'm 5'8", 5'9". I'm 175 centimeters is what my my driver's license says, which I think is 5'8", 5'9". I'm not a super tall guy. I'm pretty friggin' average, or like, that thing's gonna hit me. I'm like either like average or like right below average. What is the average? Anyway, like 5'10". I don't know. My dad's like my dad's like 6'5", and my mom's like 4'9" or 4'10". No, she's a little tall. She's not 5 feet though. So the fact that I'm in the middle there makes me sort of happy. I could have been a lot shorter. So I'm happy with the way I am. Not going to tell you how much I weigh. That is none of your business. But yeah, everything else we do in like kilometers, meters, you know, that sort of thing. I've never understood the way the States do it. That's kind of a random rant that I'll have right now. I don't get it. Like, I understand why we do what we do, because it's like meters, centimeters, like kilometers. I don't know why we call it. Is it kilometers or kilometers? I don't friggin' know. I don't know how to even talk my own goddamn language. But it's all in groups of 10. 10 centimeters is a meter. You know, 10 millimeters is a centimeter. And then you got grams, kilograms, blah, blah, blah. Like, it all makes sense to us, at least to me. Same with temperatures. You know, water freezes at 0 degrees. I think it's water boils at 100. Has it 100 degrees? I don't know. But it makes sense mathematical. But then you go to the States, man, and it's like, what the hell is an ounce? No, seriously, ounces is sometimes weighing stuff. Like, this weighs something ounces, but then, like, it's also a measurement with how much water you have, how much, we use liters. Liters, milliliters, kiloliters? I don't even know. It's liters. Explain that to me. I don't get it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. I just don't get it. I don't know what the things are. I know that miles to kilometers, at least according to my speedometer, my speedometer, that like, oh, I don't know, like 30 kilometers is like 20 miles. Or no, the other way around, I think. Because it's like more miles to the kilometers. So like if I'm going 100 kilometers an hour, that's a lot more, no, that's a lot less miles an hour. Right? Oh geez, I sound like an idiot right now, I bet. I have no clue. Anyways, yeah, I just don't get it why we use feet and inches when we can just use centimeters and meters. And same with like pounds. Well, I guess pounds kind of makes sense because like there's not really a lot of different variations to it. I guess I don't know. Maybe I just use pounds, and there's tons, I guess. Yeah, so I guess there are. But like, what's a yard? 12 feet a yard? 12 inches is a foot. Yes, that one I know. Okay. This is what my brain does, man. While I'm playing like brawlers that don't require a lot of thinking, I think of this shit. This is me. Love me for who I am. Oh, I sound so dumb probably right now. Anyways. We're just killing these guys because we want to stop this drilling tower thingy. It's being a dick. Hi, Mush. Mishka's here. Yeah, I called Mishka Mush. I don't know if anyone's ever picked that up, but Mishka has a bunch of nicknames. I don't know where they came from. It's like Mishka, and then it's like Mishmush, and then just Mush. And sometimes it's Bush. Hey, Bush. I don't know. Bush. I don't know. She knows all of them, so whenever I say any of them, she perks up. Maybe it's just the way I say it. Kloopy is starting to learn her name. Admittedly, it's a very weird name, but she's starting to. I gotta do something with this. Do it down here. Is there nothing there? It's gonna explode on me very soon, isn't it? Yep, here it goes. Get away from me. I thought I saw a red thing. I was rambling. There it is. It's right there. Okay. Okay, so I gotta bring it down and go there. And I cannot do that. Ooh, not even paying attention. Yeah, so Kloopy's learning her name a little bit. She's getting so big. And I know I say that all the time, but like, she's getting big, man. Hi, Mishka. Oh, she's jealous. Kloopy's been on my lap for a little while since like the end of the last episode, and I think Mishka wants some attention now. So I might have to pause it and like move the dogs because they're starting to gang up on me a little bit, getting in front of my mic. I haven't checked last episode yet, but I really hope that doesn't affect the sound quality because they go in the sniff my mic every so often and they poke their heads like between me and the mic, and I know that's going to affect it a little bit. I hope it's not too bad. Apologies if that's the case. Woo! Yeah. See, that was a weird rant about things. I apologize. Sometimes I don't know what your guys' opinion on that is, because like I know a lot of Let's Players that talk strictly about the game that they are playing. And people like that. They're like, I enjoy how you talk about the game that you are playing. It informs me of said game. And some people, some Let's Players, totally just talk about like their lives and how things are going and completely off topic. And then you get like Let's Players that are like two Let's Players. Like, I'm going to use the Game Grumps for example. But like sometimes they talk about the most random things that have nothing to do with the game. And some people love that because they want more of an insight on the Let's Players themselves. And I sort of do both. And I don't know. I hope that's okay. I'm always wondering if I'm doing things the okay way, I guess. I've never really had any real complaints. I don't get that many downvotes, which is always nice. And you know, I mean, downvotes are never fun to see, but when you have a lot of upvotes, you get one downvote. It's not going to really affect you. I've had one video with a lot of downvotes, and that was my own damn fault. I accidentally clickbaited. And people called me out for it, as what I think is what happened. It was a Mighty Number 9 episode. Kloopy, don't chew the wire, sweetheart. It was a Mighty Number 9 episode, and it's the episode where I saw the grump face of Aaron from Game Grumps in the background of one of the stages. And I was like, oh, look, it's Aaron from Game Grumps. And then I spliced together like a dumb little thing where he says, hey, I love fill-in-the-blanks. Because I think I'm clever, but I'm not. And I named the episode, like, Let's Play Mighty Number 9, whatever number it was. Guest starring, or maybe like featuring Aaron, or like something along those lines. But basically, I didn't even think of it. I thought I was just making a joke. because back then the names of the episodes were always a random line I'd say from that episode, and that was something I randomly said, and I think I wasn't thinking right, and I didn't realize that that really makes it sound like I actually have Aaron from Game Grumps on the episode. And I didn't realize it until all of a sudden I woke up one day and I was like, I had like 3 likes and like 10 dislikes or something. And I was like, oh shit, like what happened? And then I looked, I was like, oh my god, that must be what happened. So I think that's what happened. It's I think the only thing I have on my channel that's more downloaded than uploaded. And I feel bad because like that's totally on me. That was a really stupid thing for me to do. So oopsie doodles, a little bit more careful what I'm naming things. I've named the things in the episodes in this Let's Play specifically where I am and what I'm doing. I think it's because, I don't know, unlike a lot of the other games that I play, like the Mega Man and Mario games, where things tend to go relatively quickly, I can name it something stupid. And you can be like, oh, click, oh, this is Phil in whatever kingdom in Mario Odyssey. And I know that like 3 or more episodes, he'll probably be in this kingdom, that's what I want to watch, so they'll do that. But in this, it's like, how many episodes am I going to be at the Twilight Cathedral? How many episodes am I going to be at friggin' Ashlands? So I decided to just name the episodes kind of what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what to name this one. I don't know, the drilling machines. It all just depends on what the majority of the episode's going to be about. And hey, this could be... Oh, shit, I killed him. Like, time-stopping the drilling machines or something like that. And, like, last episode's probably just... the previous episode's probably just going to be the Ashlands. Or arriving in the Ashlands. Or approaching the Ashlands. Or something along those lines. Which I think makes more sense in an adventure-type game like this. I'd probably do that if I did, like, a 3D Zelda game. You know, that's not Breath of the Wild. I've been playing with the idea of doing Ocarina of Time. To be honest, when I started Let's Playing, I had like, a hard rule of certain games that I wouldn't play. And Ocarina of Time was one of them. And now I actually think I would do it. Because it wouldn't be a 100% Let's Play playthrough. And I think that was why. When I started Let's Playing, I treated a lot of the games I was doing as walkthroughs. And while I still do that, I mean, if it's a game I really know, I want to do a walkthrough. I mean, in a sense, this almost is, because I'm doing most of the trophies and achievements. But, like, the Legend of Zelda games, for the most part, I know really well, so I do, you know, full-on, like, hey, did you know this was over here? You can get this, and da-da-da-da. Ocarina of Time is not one of those games for me. I like Ocarina of Time. It's okay. It's not as good as everyone seems to make it out to be. There are my down votes for this episode. There's a grappling hook. We do not have the grappling hook. We'll get the grappling hook later. I still like Ocarina of Time very much. I play it on a regular basis. But I don't know it as... I don't know any of the 3D Zelda games nearly as much as I know the 2D Zelda games. Whee! Oh shit. I just missed... there it is. I always forget this. I always forget that there is an artifact on the way down... Frig. Okay, well, if you're playing for achievements and trophies, get that artifact. It's frustrating, because you kind of got to climb your way out of here and make your way back where you are. After you've beaten this dungeon, it's a lot easier to make your way around the dungeon as, like, wherever you want. Right now, you have to follow this kind of linear path. So if I wanted to leave the dungeon, I kind of can't right now, I don't think. So we'll wait till after we're done this dungeon before I go back to get that. I'll do that off screen. I hope I remember to let you guys know that's what I did. But yeah. Pay attention, please. I wonder if there's going to be another one down here. I missed one in the second dungeon because I didn't... It was the one body of water I didn't friggin' swim down in, and there it was. I don't want... Oh, there it is. Wow, I'm actually surprised that there's 2 artifacts so close to each other here. Oh, well, artifacted up. Bloop. It's so weird that the screen that tells you get things in this game take forever to show up. I'm going to explore a little bit. This is a very large area with water. I don't know why it's so big. This is where I'm supposed to go, I guess. Down here? No? Up there? I guess I could keep going, but... Like, what's that darkened area down on my map? Like... Yeah, I want to check that out. Hi, Kloopy. Oh, she's laying down. She's just, like, sprawled across my lap right now. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I talked about a lot of things in this episode. I talked about my dogs. Talked about the differences between Canada and America in terms of how we measure things. I talked about what a Let's Play. I talked about my dislike episode thingy. And now I guess I'll be silent for the rest of the episode. No, I'm just joking. I'm never silent. If you know me in real life, I'm fairly talkative. Yeah, I am. Maybe, I don't know. I've been told by some people that I talk a lot. I've been told by other people that I'm very quiet. Maybe it just depends on who I'm talking to. And neither of those things dictate... Oh, okay. Oh, we're like out of the Ashlands. I guess we're going to do this thing. I think this is like a halfway point, because I know there's a Vulgrim location around here. So I think this is so that like you have a way to get out of this dungeon. Yeah, whether or not if we're in real life and we talk to each other and I'm really talkative, or if I'm really quiet and I listen a lot, neither of those things dictate how much I like you. So I've had people ask that, like, "Oh man, you're really talking with them, but you don't talk a lot with me." It's like, well, that's not I think that's just the way a relationship is. There's some people that I'd rather listen to because they have more interesting things to say than I do. Or sometimes they just lead the conversation better than I do. I'm not always super great at leading conversations. Sometimes I'm really bad at it. Look at me dance! Look at me dance! I like how it changes the angle here right for me, which is really perfect. But yeah, sometimes I don't lead the conversation very well. Sometimes I know exactly where I want to go, and if the other person's willing to follow me into that direction with the conversation, then by all means, hooray. Oh, we're stopping time, I guess. But sometimes I'm not good at it, and the other person's much better at it. Or the other person has a story, and far be it for me to interrupt your story and try to lead the conversation away. So if we ever meet in real life, or if you already know me in real life, sometimes I'm super talkative, sometimes I'm super notative, and sometimes I'm just plain not funny. But yeah, anyways, I don't know, I'm just a weird guy. Ah, shit. Like, I'm let go of me, holy crap. Like, I'm a man of opposites, I've always thought of myself as. Like I said, I enjoy talking a lot, and I wouldn't make Let's Plays if I didn't enjoy, I guess, communicating with people, or at least getting my thoughts across. At the same time, I'm fairly, I wouldn't say antisocial, because the term antisocial does not mean what most people make it mean. I'm not a super social person. I'm an introvert. I gain my energy from being by myself, and I expend a lot of energy by being with other people. Which, to be honest, for having, I have a very extroverted wife. She kind of goes back and forth, actually. Sometimes she's very extroverted, sometimes she's not. But having a fairly extroverted wife at the beginning of the relationship when we were dating, holy crap, that was, I was going to say a pain in the ass, but that's really mean. It was a struggle. It really was. She'd want to go out and see friends and have parties. And I mean, I like parties. I love my friends. I mean, I go to friggin' fighting game tournaments with my friends, and I adore those things because I get to see my friends in a nice big group setting. But like, it was really difficult at first. Were you guys just hiding in a cave waiting for me? Oh, war's gonna be so surprised when we get out of this rock and attack him. Oh, Jerry, this is the worst idea ever. How you were promoted above me is beyond me, man. Anyways, other question of the day. I forgot what my first question of the day was. Oh, how cold it is where you are. I don't know what it was. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I know there's there's one of my viewers. I won't say his name just in case. He watches my stuff, and every time we see each other, he'll like answer questions to my face, my questions of the day, and it'll take me a second because he won't say that that's what he's doing, and I actually really like that. I think that's really funny, because he doesn't have a YouTube account and he doesn't want to comment. I think he doesn't like to be in the limelight, I guess, or maybe I don't know, maybe he's too lazy to make a YouTube account. Oh shit, I'm dying. Oh man, I am so friggin' dead. Okay, let's get out of this alive. But anyways, he's a fun person, but I can't pin him down. There's times when I can't tell if he's an extrovert, if he's right outgoing, or if he's an introvert. He's an enigma, wrapped in a shell, wrapped in a sweater. No, he's a great guy. But yeah, he'll come in and he'll see me and he'll answer these questions right to my face, but he won't tell me that that's what he's doing. It'll take me a good 10 seconds before I realize that's what he's doing. He's a good guy. So we got another grapple point around here. You can see there's a... So we're getting at this lifestone shard. And way back over there, there's like a... it looks like another abyssal armor thing, or another like relic or whatever. That's about right, Phil. 16 or whatever... Or no, like 20 minutes of the episode, I'm finally talking about, this game. We're going to call this episode almost done. I don't know where to go first, though. I'll get this over here. Yeah, I'll get this over here, and then we'll call it an episode. I'm PhilInTheBlanks, guys. Thanks for putting up with my rambling today. I'll see you guys next time for more Darksiders. Take care, guys. Splash.